Project CB News. Oh man, if your day has been running, it feels like it's just running away from you, then look no further, because we've got Katlego on the line with us, and with us here in the studio. And he's been running. He's a running man, but it's for a good purpose. And when you think about running, obviously you think about the comrades. So we got acquainted with Katlego a while back when he did the Mayor's run here in the Midville, and he did a crashing time, like 18 minutes or something like that. And here he is with a silver medal. So congratulations on that, Katlego.
Thank you very much. Yes, like I said, I'll bring it home. Here it is.
We've got it back home, and here it is. And we're so proud of you, because you know that Comrades of 2024 was a difficult one. So let's quickly tell our viewers and our listeners who you are, and how was the Comrades 2024?
Okay. My name is Katlego Nkwane. I live in Savannah City. I run for Meyerton Athletic Club. I just love running. This year I was running for Comrades as a novice, but I came back as a silver medalist. The Comrades itself, for me, it was not that bad. However, we had very, very, very difficult mountains or hills to climb there, like your Inchanga. Yeah, it humbled a lot of us, even though we had a lot of preparation and mileage on our feet. But because I went to Lesotho and had a time off and to train at Lesotho for 4 weeks, I think that helped me to prepare for those kind of hills. But you know, a race is a race. A race like your Comrades Marathon, it will test you, and it really tested a lot of us. But we are just grateful that we finished, and we finished in good time. I managed to run 7 hours 25 minutes. That lead me to a silver medal.
It's a long time. I mean, 7 hours running. Oh my word! It's but
yeah.
I mean, if I think about it, the winner of the Comrades did it in 5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. 5 hours and something.
Yeah, 5 hours something minutes. Yes. So we are not far off.
No, you're not. 2 hours to go, but it's. Let's go through this process, Katlego, because you said, if I remember correctly, that it's no pain, no gain. You love the pain. And take us through that journey, being so early in the morning there. And yeah, so let's go through your 7 hour run.
Oh, the experience is something else. Hey, before the race day, we wake up and do a 5-kilometer shake off just to loosen up the muscles. Then throughout the day, we just relax, carbo load, eat as much as you want, because you will need that energy on the road. The following day, we are up as early as your 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, preparing. And then we need to be in our different pens just before 5:30. So we'd say 4:45, you need to be in your pen. Like if you are running in seeding A, you need to be in seeding A. If you are running in seeding B, you need to be in seeding B. So if 5:30 passed and you're not in your seeding, then you'll have to go to the last alphabet, which is H. So you forfeit your running qualifying seeding. So we needed to be up early. You know, in the morning, obviously, you need to wake up and eat so that you can be strong for the road. You know, we are used to eating something like your 4 slice and having a cup of coffee just to give you that adrenaline. And then we took a run to the city center where we started our race. So just to have a warm up, and then while we were waiting there, we interacted with other athletes, new athletes. Of course, others, they will look at your race number and say, 0 medal. Do you know what you are in for? Do you know that Inchanga is going to kill you? Do you know that Drummond is like this? Do you know if Felt's Hill? All these hills, they'll name them. Already, when you start, already you've got this headache that, yo, I'm going to face these hills. But for me, it was not that difficult because I had the route memorized in my head. I was going through the videos, I researched, even though I did not have a walkabout on the racetrack itself. But in my mind, I almost knew how difficult Inchenge was, how difficult a certain hill was, poly shots and so forth. So I was ready for it mentally and physically. So I was just waiting for me to run. When we were running, luckily I got to meet some of familiar faces that made me to easy off. Some of them, they've ran comrades for more than once, so they could coach me to say, no, we know that you are fast, but reduce your speed here. Your 45, your first half, the first half of your comrades should be managed in this way because it's hilly and very steep. So I reduced my pace to 5 minutes per kilometer. So I was running a bit slow. And then after a Drymont, which was my half mark, I was able to run 4 minutes 30 seconds per kilometer. So that was my pace. But I closed it off with a very, very fast pace of 4 minutes, I think 37, 4 minutes and 37 seconds. The last 5 kilometers to Peter Marisbeck race course. So it was paining all the way. My legs were paining, but I was not fatigued. I still had the strength to run. But you know, sometimes you'd feel pains in your muscles, in your thighs. I'm not sure if those were psychosocial illnesses or what, but I enjoyed through until I finished my finish line.
So, Katlego, that moment that you finished, you know, that moment when you saw the finish line and you're like, I've done it. I've done Comrades. How was that? What, just take us through those emotions. How was the crowd? What happened?
Yeah, the crowd was awesome. It was lightning, you know. One thing about Comrades is that you'll have strangers even rooting for you because they can see your name on your registration license. So people would just read out your name and say, go for it, boy. You are just there. You know, when you get to the finish line, it's so emotional because you actually relive the moments where you sacrifice time with your family, you sacrifice time with your friends, all the 3 o'clock morning wake ups, going for the long runs, the jogs, all of those, you know, the sacrifice, the support you got from people who wanted to see you succeed. You relive that moment, and that is actually very emotional. You know, I'm very much grateful. I had people who actually were willing to help me. As you know, Comrades is not that cheap. We have to pay registration, which amounts to 1,200. You have to organize transportation to get you to the accommodation, food to be there. You have to organize yourself, supplements and so forth. So the needs will differ from athlete to athlete. So there are a lot of things that goes into the preparation for one to get the best result out of Comrade. So all the emotions comes from there that, we did it. Everyone who actually put a hand in assisting me to run Comrades, we all did it. It's not only about me because I was on the field. It was everyone, my wife, my family, my brother, my sister, my sponsor, Mr. Khotatsomeka, my club mates, my club, my community, my municipality, everyone who was involved in supporting me. All of us, they deserve to have a shout out of this medal because everyone contributed. It doesn't matter how little one contributed, but it all amounted to the outcome that I received, which is a silver medal. And I'm grateful for that.
Katlego, silver medal first time. That's an
Yes.
achievement. Wow. Wow. I remember the day that I first spoke to you, you were all fired up and ready to go. And it was like, I'm so happy that you've done that part. And now you've done the Comrades. There's a lot of things that is behind the scenes that no one else really knows about. And you've given a shout out to all of the people that made it for you, for the Comrades. And I believe, just help me correctly, I'm always confused. What it was uphill today, this last week,
Yes.
uphill. So, and they do say
Correct.
uphill is a tough one, and you've
True.
done it. You've done it, man. Congratulations. We, as the Midville community, are so proud of you, just going out there and doing what you love, and that is running. I mean, you should be like Tom, running and running and running, and you never stop.
Thank you.
So, Katlego, you've done the Comrades, you've got the medal. Just show off that medal again quickly. Oh, there we go. Awesome Comrades 2024 medal. You can see it there, and it's beautiful. And what now? You've done this. What is next?
What is next is for me to get my back-to-back. I'm going back next year to get my back-to-back medal. But also, I'm so hungry for that gold. It is doable. It's within my reach. I pray and I'll work hard to get it with the support of my community, my family, and my club, and everyone who wants to see me succeed and, take Midval to a certain level. Then I'll come back with that gold medal. This weekend, anyone wants to come and have a feel of the medal and ask me any question that they feel they want to ask, anyone who wants to come and run the Comrades Marathon, probably he or she is not sure. I'll be joining the Meral Games on Sunday. I'll be there also to support young ones. Sport is a big thing for us. So we'll be there supporting the young ones to say, no, you are on the right route. We are rooting for you. Go and have fun. So we'll be celebrating the Youth Day together with the young ones. So I'll be there as well as part of the young people in Midva. So anyone can come and ask me any questions. I'll be there. Anyone can come and have a feel of the medal. I'll be there to actually give them an experience.
Talking about experience, I mean, you are loving sports. So, what advice would you give the upcoming youth? Because we are talking about the youth event that's happening on the 16th of which is now
June,
like
yes.
on
Yeah.
Sunday.
This
So,
weekend, yes.
oh, and I mean, sports are a big factor for the youth. There's, I mean, if I think back to when I was in at varsity and at school, those are the things that, or athletics and sports and netball, those are the things that just unite a team and people together, friends together, and you've got a common thing to say, okay, this is us doing sports. And now, what? Let's say there's a young one listening to our conversation today, and they want to become part of maybe the Midvale Athletics club as well, because that's what we do have in Midvale. We've got an athletics club, and I've seen those people. They are fun ones. They are like joyous people. They've got energy.
Yeah.
Oh my word! If I just have that energy, it would be great running around with you guys as well. But I will do the cycling bit a bit. But give us advice. Give the youth out there some encouragement.
To tell you the truth, the more you become active, the more you have energy. It's funny. That's a paradox of life. The more you use your energy, the more you have it. So if young people, they want to have more energy, especially when they're at school or when they are still working, they need to go out and be active. They need to be involved in sports, in athletics. They need to shake off. They need to move from their couches and be actively involved. So it's good to be involved in athletics. In Midvale, we've got Meyerton Athletic Club. So hopefully they'll get to meet us. We'll be there also supporting the Mayoral Youth Sports Day or sports games. So we'll be there. If they have any questions regarding a membership or they want to join the club, they can come and ask. We've got track and field. We've got road running. Even though in our club we don't have cycling itself, but we've got people within the club who are doing cycling as well and swimming. So they've got wealth of information that can be able to assist young people to where to start and so forth. So it's very important for young people to start doing sports. I mean, when young people are doing sports, we know that they are safe from drugs, teenage pregnancy, and all ills that we see in the community, because where will they find time to do other things? When they come back from school, they go to training. When they come back, they're tired, they bath and they sleep. They go to school tomorrow morning. When they come back from school, they train. That's how our life is modeled or shaped. We don't have time for any destructive behavior. But if one has got so much time and less activity, like the Bible would say, idling hands are the workshop of the devil. So if you've got too much time and less to do, then you'll end up doing bad because you don't have any constructive thing to do. So I encourage young people with their energy to do it constructively and start early in sports, because the body gets tired, we get old, all those kind of things. We get married, we don't have time. Sometimes you get married to somebody who don't understand sports. They'll not allow you to wake up 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning and leave them in bed. So it's good to do it when you are still single. So we are grateful for us to say we've got understanding partners, but for some other people, they might not have understanding partners. So it's good to do it when we're still young, not committed, not having babies. You can make a decision without consultation. That's the good part of being young. But when you get old, you've got work to do, you've got children, you've got your spouse, you've got all these responsibilities. That makes it more and more difficult. But we manage to do it all like that and get silvers and gold and what. But you stand a better chance of becoming a champion at a young age than when you are old. So start now. Don't procrastinate. Don't postpone. Do it now. when God has given you time and given you energy, use it wisely while the day is still shining. When the day is still shining, go out and run, because this is your time. Your time is now.
Thank you so much, Katlego. What a wisdom words there. I mean, when you are young, you can do pretty much anything. The world is your oyster. Go out and do the things. Don't be idle. Go and run, do sports, be productive and proactive. And thank you so much, Katlego, for your time as well here on Project CB News. You know what? We'll definitely go now and have a run. You've inspired me, and hopefully you've inspired a few others as well, just to go out and not be idle and do what needs to be done, because you said if you run or if you have a little bit of energy, it creates more energy. So that is exactly what we are going to do. So thank you so much, Katlego, and probably we'll catch up during the year as well and see how your preparations are going for the 2025 Comrades, and maybe there's in between as well things that we know that there's a few other races as well. So you need to keep us updated on those races and how your journey is. And thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for bringing the silver medal home. Well done.
Thank you. We'll see everyone on Sunday. Let's go and celebrate Youth Day. We'll be there. No maganjai.
Thank you so much, Katlego. That brings us to the end of our episode with a great runner as well, Katlego. And you know what? Do the right thing. Go and run. Do the best thing that you can and be productive and proactive in your society. That's me for now. See you again.